Merry Christmas, Patreon subscribers, and welcome to the Ian vs. Daddybones Horrible Holiday Special. Today on the show, and I'm gonna get right into it because I'm super fucking excited to open this shit up. We're gonna open some brand new swag that I got in the mail from Horrible Home Video. If you don't know what Horrible Home Video is, I am going to tell you all about Horrible Home Video. Because Horrible Home Video, to me, started off as one thing, became something else, stopped for a little bit, became something else, then went back to being what Horrible Home Video used to be. And basically, Horrible Home Video is a company, it is the brainchild of Justin Parker, aka Killator, from the rap group Corpse Circus. And now Justin Parker has an alter ego, Killator, and as Killator, he's a member of the rap group Corpse Circus, and Corpse Circus is, was his bread and butter in the beginning. It was his baby, and him and his homie Grim and some other dudes that have been there, left, you know what I mean? Corpse Circus put out a bunch of albums, and Corpse Circus is one of those things that I found out about accidentally because I was following this. You know what I mean? Like, with me, with my likes and my interests when it comes to music, I'm a fan of Insane Clown Posse. I've been a juggalo since I've been 19 years old, and over the course of aging, social media, my own projects and whatnot, I found out about a lot of independent underground musicians, rappers through MySpace, and then later through Facebook. So Killator Corpse Circus is one of those things that I found out about because I was friends with juggalos on Facebook and mutual friends that add people over the years. At some point, somebody was sharing his stuff. Artwork, an upcoming album, you know what I mean? And so either way, Corpse Circus, Killator came on my radar, and for many things that have came on my radar, you know what I mean? Many things that I've scrolled, that I've seen appear in my feed, that I've either retained in my mind or just scrolled on and forgot about forever. Corpse Circus and Killator was not one of those things. As a matter of fact, Corpse Circus and Killator posts were becoming so frequent between mutual friends that I was seeing on my daily feed that I really had no choice but to take a chance and check this guy out. And I checked out his website. He was offering merch because the thing is, with his CDs and his merch, dude's an artist, dude draws pictures, dude does so much creative, amazing things. And he's done album covers for people. He's done his own art. You know what I mean? He does sticker designs, logo designs. He's done so much shit over the years that his grind and hustle is really fucking impressive. And it got to the point to where, at some point I stopped buying CDs because I got sick of my kids ruining my shit. So when I was able to buy my music digitally on Google Play Music, that was my jam. Especially when I could go on Google Play Music and buy somebody's albums for $10 and then download that on my laptop or my phone, you know what I mean? Back that shit up on a memory card. Now I got my own music archive that I've purchased. And I decided to check out Corpse Circus and grab a couple of their CDs. And I gotta say, I was impressed with it. You know what I mean? I've heard a lot of people's stuff over the years, and even with doing the Original Geeks podcast, I've had all sorts of dudes hit me up on Facebook, and you're like, hey, I see you do music and you have your podcast. Would you be interested in playing my song on your podcast? And I've played lots of dudes' shit over the years on the podcast, but I'm not saying everybody was trash, but Corpse Circus blew me the fuck away a lot more than I thought they would. And it's just absolutely amazing because, like, from the minute they went on my radar, started buying his stuff, listening to his music, You know what I mean? Thumbing the right track so that way they come up in my, frequent history, hey, listen to this again. And so I get my Corpse Circus and Killator music on Google Play Music before it became YouTube Music. And it's just funny because, like, with the way Killator would sell his merchandise, like, he would always think outside the box. He would always throw in some extras and shit, Like, if you order a CD, chances are when you open your package, you're not just going to get a CD. You're probably going to, maybe get some candy or some stickers or maybe a button in your package, He always threw in some extras and shit. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually bit that when I was doing Original Geeks podcast merch and shit, when I was sending out t-shirts, and even when I was having, like, Big Drew and Eric Riley were coming up with the different the different Ian Daddybones t-shirts during the last leg of the original version of the Original Geeks podcast. Like, when I was selling merch, which I was selling t-shirts and hats and shit, and I was mailing them to people, I'd always, like, throw in stickers and stuff. And even when I went to Upstate Merch and had buttons made, I would throw in buttons with fucking orders and shit, which is actually another cool thing too that I found out, that Upstate Merch is a local screen printing business here in the 607, and I went through Upstate Merch for years getting Ian Daddybones and Original Geeks podcast shirts made. But through social media, I actually found out at one time, for a while, Upstate Merch was also doing the Corpse Circus Horrible Home Video t-shirts for Justin. So I actually thought that was pretty cool that of all places he could be getting his t-shirts from, he happens to be doing business with this printing company in our hometown. So I thought that was pretty fucking cool. But, like, he really thinks outside the box with his merchandise and his ideas and stuff. And, like, over the past couple of years, he's been selling these VHS boxes, because what he likes doing is parody mashups of, like, this movie and that movie and mashing the two of them together. And what he would do is he would come up with this artwork concept of this fake movie, and then he would create the box art for the VHS packaging. He'd get empty VHS cases, put in the sleeves for the cover, but then fill the VHS box with a whole bunch of random shit. And he, like, had a whole bunch of, like, different VHS boxes. So where, like, if you buy these boxes and put them on a shelf, it'll look like you have, like, a movie shelf of, like, all these VHS tapes of, like, all these fake movies that came with all the swag inside. And if you're watching the show right now thinking, well, that kind of sounds familiar, didn't Spirit Halloween do the same fucking thing? Yes, they did. As a matter of fact, if you went to Spirit Halloween this past Halloween season, and if you walked in and you saw, like, I don't know, say a Halloween VHS box full of pins and magnets and a sticker and shit, or perhaps you bought Killer Clowns from Outer Space, or, even some other fucking Halloween movie. Either way, Spirit Halloween completely ripped off and stole Justin Parker's idea on the Goody VHS boxes, because Killator's been doing this for fucking years. Spirit Halloween didn't even introduce this shit until this past season. And if they didn't introduce it this past season, they did it last year. But either way, I'm pretty sure this was new Spirit merch available this year. But they straight up jacked the concept from Horrible Home Video, Killator, Justin Parker, and Corpse Circus, because everybody that fucks with Killator and Horrible Home Video knows this. And with the internet detectives, it's already been proven that somebody contacted Spirit Halloween and told them that, hey, you should be doing stuff like this, but for, real movies. So, yeah, it's a whole bunch of shit that I was hearing about in, like, September, October-ish, because some people would, like, find out about it and then tag him in a post and be like, hey, did you see this shit? So he's very much aware of it, but, like, a lot, his VHS boxes are so fucking dope. Like, I picked up some over the years. Like I want to say I have like 6 of them back at my house because I know I have Reanimaniacs where it takes Animaniacs and Reanimator, mashes it together. Then I got trying to think here. I got Ernest Goes to Camp Crystal Lake. Speaks for itself. I got Basket Krang. I got Pee-wee's Big Adventure in Little China, and I got a couple other ones back at the house. But like, they were really fun to open up and see all the different stuff that was inside. So he's got some old out of stock boxes that are now available for purchase. So I started grabbing some of the ones I don't have yet, and today on the show we're gonna start off by opening up the Urkelbot VHS. But before I get to the Urkelbot, one thing I wanted to talk about real quick is because right here in my hand, this is Killator's most recent release, his CD Evoke Often, and I got a physical hard copy of this disc. And the reason I have a physical hard copy of this disc when I usually said that I only buy my stuff digitally now is because this album I was able to participate and help crowdfund because it was a project that was going down, and I wanted to participate in this, and it's actually pretty cool because right here in the credits it actually says Ian Daddybones family, and it's autographed on the liner notes, and it even says I have number 87 out of 100 signed copies. So yeah, this was a perk for participating in the crowdfund, and it's really an amazing album. I absolutely love it. I listen to it a lot, and it's available on your digital platforms like Spotify and YouTube Music and shit. So make sure you add Killator Evoke Often to your playlist. Give it a listen, check it out, and check out Horrible Home Video on all your social media platforms and give them a follow. And they even have a Patreon, because the thing is, like I was saying, it used to be this, it used to be that, it used to be this. Like, Horrible Home Video was always about, like, you know, his movie mashups and merchandise off of that, whether it's t-shirts, stickers, buttons, you know what I mean, posters. You know, he's got the VHS boxes, and you know, he was killing it. He was killing it with merch. But then Horrible Home Video, he paused Horrible Home Video for a while, and then Horrible Home Video went away. But then he brought Horrible Home Video back last year because Justin was starting to dip his feet into the world of animation, and he was working on a project called Four Hears, and you know, Four Hears was evolving into another project. So like a year ago at this time, you know, he launched his Patreon, and he was taking voice auditions to voice characters for this upcoming project. And the first episode of his project came out, but he let his Patreon audience know that basically doing animation for the past year pretty much killed his PC. So like I was a couple of weeks ago with needing a new machine, he's in a position where he needs to get a great new performance machine so he can get back on his feet with animating. But Horrible Home Video also has a Patreon. So if you want to go check out Horrible Home Video's Patreon, I know Justin just restructured that. I know he has a free tier. He has different paid tiers. And I do know that he's going to be introducing perks for his different tiers, and like coupon codes and whatnot for merchandise and shit. And I highly recommend you go check out Horrible Home Video and take a shot on Justin Parker, because his stuff is absolutely fantastic right now. And I gotta say, the dude's been a really big inspiration to me getting back on my feet as far as making content, reinventing Ian Daddybones, what the Original Geeks podcast used to be, what I want it to be right now, in addition to Ian versus Daddybones taking on a life of its own going forward. So thank you very much, Justin, for the words of wisdom and the inspiration, even if the words of wisdom sometimes is go fuck yourself. I hear it loud and clear, and I appreciate each and every word. But we're going to go ahead and open up this swag because I can't wait. I'm pumped up. And if you're not down with Horrible Home Video, you are truly fucking missing out. So let's open this shit up. Alright. Now, one thing I do want to say before I get started opening this up is the one cool thing I gotta say about like the previous VHS boxes that I got from Killator. It wasn't just his stuff that was in the boxes. Like, he put in some extras and shit, like, you know, a pack of trading cards. Like, for example, a pack of Laughs trading cards from the early 90s. And if you don't know what Laughs was a set of trading cards that was pretty much based on the first year TGIF lineup on ABC back in the 90s. So it was like Perfect Strangers, Family Matters, Full House trading cards. You know what I mean? Like, I got a pack in one of my boxes, and I think I got a fucking Lori Loughlin rookie card. So that was pretty fucking dope. But the one thing that really popped me is there's so many dudes that I have on my Facebook friends right now that I simply checked out their stuff because I got a sticker of theirs in a Killator box. Like Legion artwork, I found out about him through Killator. You know, fucking, I remember one time I got a sticker and it was a black vinyl sticker, and I'm just looking at it. And it's obvious an Insane Clown Posse parody. It was a Ringmaster parody. And I really remember looking at the sticker, it's like, Gibby Stites. What the fuck is Gibby Stites? Had no idea right then and there. I was holding in my hand a sticker on somebody that I was going to check out the following year who would become one of my current favorite people to listen to. You know what I mean? And even after starting Ian versus Daddybones, Gibby Stites took a chance on Ian versus Daddybones in the past year and supported the brand. So it's just the little things, you know what I mean? Like, I get a Legion sticker, I get a Gibby Stites sticker, you know? I get a flyer, and then on the other half of the flyer, I get it's an Outbreak Monkey flyer for a new CD coming soon. Welcome to the Stoned Age, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna see if they have that on Google Play. Found out they had that album on Google Play. Bought it for $10. That was my gateway Outbreak Monkey album. I've been listening to Outbreak Monkey stuff ever since. As a matter of fact, Outbreak Monkey just did the brand new fucking logo for Ian versus Daddybones, which, by the way, I want to thank all of you Patreon subscribers, because that's what I did with November's Patreon cash out. I decided to commission Outbreak Monkey for the new logo for Ian versus Daddybones, and you're watching this right now, so obviously you saw it roll in the very beginning, so thank you very much, Outbreak Monkey, for the banging new logo for Ian versus Daddybones for 2024. But back to the Killator box. Today in my hands, I hold Urkelbot. Part man, part machine, all nerd. Urkelbot, he takes a bite out of crime. And on the front, you can see Urkelbot stepping out of his fucking police car. And on the back, it says, part man, part machine, all nerd. And it's in the movie, the description of the movie reads, Steve Urkel, a brilliant, albeit clumsy scientist who works for OCP, is tasked with developing cybernetics and computer programs. His magnum opus, the Urkelbot, bears his likeness and promises to revolutionize law enforcement. However, during a demonstration of his new ED-209 to his OCP superiors, Urkel accidentally triggers ED-209 to unleash a barrage of bullets. As he's struck by hot lead, he utters his iconic catchphrase, "Did I do that?" Soon after, it's revealed that one of Urkel's colleagues transferred his brain and various body parts into the Urkelbot. Now driven by a peculiar craving for baby food and a mission to combat crime, Urkelbot sets out to make Metroville a safer place. Along the way, he takes down some racist cops who are harassing Officer Carl Winslow and later confronts a gang that's been targeting Eddie Winslow. It seems that Urkelbot's sights are set on those who have troubled the Winslow family. He even delivers a precise shot to one particular troublemaker's dick with precision aim. Urkelbot, unrated, in color, 97 minutes, also available on Laserdisc. HorribleHomeVideo.com. And if we open this up, there's a whole bunch of shit inside. What do we got? Well, for starters, we have another VHS box that I have at home. Urkel Dead 2. Deadite. Do that. So I got a Urkel Dead 2 sticker. Sharing is caring. Tag us on Instagram at Horrible Home Video when you post a photo of this purchase. Your support is invaluable. Thank you. Well, you know what, Killator? As a matter of fact, I am going to take my selfie right now. All right, took my little selfie. I'm gonna post that on Instagram. And here we got double-sided flyer. We got the image and the cover of Ernest Goes to Camp Crystal Lake. Ernest is about to find out. Jason doesn't know what he means, Vern. And on the back, Pee-wee's Big Adventure in Little China. I gotta say, the artwork for this fucking cover is absolutely incredible. I think he knocked it out of the park with that. And right here, what do we got? Got a basket crank sticker. This one has Slimer holding pizza, a slushie, popcorn, and a burger, and it says Horrible Home Video. Got a Pee-wee's Big Adventure in Little China cover sticker. Got a Horrible Home Video logo sticker. Got a Horrible Home Video with a critter on it. You know, I have yet to go to Redneck Wawa. But this is a Buc-ee's parody where it's Chucky's. Have yet to go to the Redneck Wawa. And right here we have a Tenafly Viper sticker. Looks fucking dope, which is great because I got some of these stickers in other VHS boxes, so it's nice to have another one of those again. Got 2 buttons, the outer limits, be kind, rewind. Those are going on the hoodie. This, absolutely sick. This is the little things. Going above and beyond. That extra mile when it comes to having merchandise. It's not just a hat, it's not just stickers. Sometimes people want enamel fucking pins. And right here, I have an enamel pin of Ernest Goes to Hell. And that is a pretty dope fucking pin. It's on a VHS tape card, but it looks like somebody's taken the VHS tape out of the VHS box of Ernest Goes to Hell. And I believe that's another VHS box of his I do have. If I don't have the VHS box, I have plenty of the double-sided flyers that came with other boxes that I have hanging in the basement. Oh, I have a Reanimator trading card. The Reterminator, sorry. Reterminator, you'll be back. I have a Horrible Home Video wristband. I'm going to go ahead and put that on my wrist. I don't drink beer anymore, but I have an Ernest versus the Evil Dead plus Weekend at Bernie's 3 Bernie's Revenge protein shake holder. I could put my protein shakes in that. And this is something I've really been looking forward to. Right here in this box. A brand new Horrible Home Video lanyard. Because I gotta say, the lanyard that came with my other VHS boxes were so freaking cool. Like, I wound up giving one to my kids, and I kept one for myself that literally for like 2 years, my work keys were on that shit. And also, I have a Urkelbot button. I have another button that says Sesame Street Trash. And last but not least, I have the new Horrible Home Video keychain. So what we do with that is you put that on your keychain and you put that around your fucking neck like a fucking G, so you can let motherfuckers know. And they're like, what that's about? And be like, yo, I rent my fake VHS tapes at Horrible Home Video, bitch. That's what you do. But that right there, all that swag I got in a box that literally cost me under $20. Okay? I've subscribed to Loot Crate in the past and felt like I was getting hosed. You know what I mean? Tell you right now, for all the VHS boxes I've ever bought from Horrible Home Video, I did not ever feel like I got ripped off. And I walked away feeling very happy and pleased with my purchase. I mean, look at this shit. Like, it all fits in the VHS boxes. You know what I mean? This is how you do it originally. This is how you don't do it by stealing somebody's idea and just throwing it in your set up shop anywhere Halloween store, Spirit fucking Halloween. Because anybody can buy poorly made, cheap movie merchandise. Real motherfuckers put the time and effort into that shit and create masterpieces. So seriously, go check out my boy. Don't buy bullshit. Don't buy bullshit. But moving on next, we got, I gotta check my timer real quick. Hold up. Alright. Now we have our Sesame Street Trash bag. What do we got in here? I don't know. I haven't opened it yet. But Street Trash is one of Justin's favorite movies. He does a lot of Street Trash inspired, influenced art. And this happened to be a Sesame Street mashup with Street Trash. So you got Sesame Street Trash, and you got Toxic Oscar the Grouch in his garbage can. And I mean, like I said, even going the extra mile. Dude had these fucking bags made himself, and he sealed each and every one of these bags individually, just so I can say, well, that's nice, and then grab it right here and just rip that shit open. So we're gonna go ahead, get this bag open, and see what we have inside. Oh shit, tell you right now, I gotta bury it, I think. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, what we got in here? Well, for starters, I got another Horrible Home Video logo sticker. That's dope. I got a Sesame Street Trash sticker, which is dope. Because I actually had an older version of the Sesame Street Trash sticker that came in one of the other VHS boxes. I have another Slimer Horrible Home Video sticker. I have a Be Kind Rewind button. This one came with another Reterminator sticker. Now the stickers are random. I just happened to get a Reterminator card in both of the blind bag and the box. I got another Horrible Home Video wristband. This time I got it in green. The other one I got in red, which is fucking dope because this is the Christmas episode. So I got Christmas color Horrible Home Video wristbands. And I got a Sesame Street Trash coaster to put my protein shakes since I don't drink alcohol anymore. And he was nice enough to include an extreme sour fucking warhead. So I'm going to go ahead and open that warhead. And I got a fucking gummy sticky hand. Oh, that's it. Turkey ham, turkey ham. Fuck yeah. Yeah! A fucking turkey ham. There you go. Like, awesome stuff. Got stickers, buttons. You know, $10. This was like 16. You know what I mean? I gotta say, like, I can flat out say, I ordered stickers. Stickers are expensive. They're cheap, but they're expensive. When you get multiple, like, the stickers made, like, dudes seriously going above and beyond. His creativity is, like, absolutely sick. Like, everybody could learn something by studying Horrible Home Video. Because this guy just keeps fucking killing it. And very happy with my purchases. So go to horriblehomevideo.com. Go check out all of his merchandise. Everything from CDs to t-shirts, VHS boxes, posters, stickers, magnets, buttons. He's got all sorts of shit. And I will definitely say, if I ever get a chance to have my merch game with Ian versus Daddybones on the same type of even level as Horrible Home Video and Corpse Circus's merch game, I'd be a happy motherfucker. But definitely go support the brand, because this guy has no idea, but he literally helped introduce me to like so much shit that I'm feeling right now. And it all started because I was scrolling through Facebook enough times to be like, okay, what the fuck is Corpse Circus? I need to check this out. And I'm seriously glad I did. So, stop listening to me. Go hang out with your families. It's fucking Christmas. Enjoy your holidays, everybody. Be safe. Thank you very much for taking a moment to watch me here today on this wonderful day. And I will see you next time on Ian versus Daddybones. Merry Christmas, Pete.